I think when you see a doctor for the first time, it's like the most important visit you can get. So much gets determined there, and what gets said and not said at that visit can affect the entire claim.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're not specific about exactly what you heard at work that day or that evening, it can throw off the entire claim. It gives if you hurt your back and you failed to report that you hurt your back, but you stated that you also hurt your knee, the carrier will immediately deny any type of back claim a week or two down the line.
And in some cases, you even have to be specific about how you complain of pain. I mean, I've had cases revolve around, did she complain of pain inside her knee or outside of her knee? Because if it was pain outside the knee, then I don't think that this tear was related. Right. And so it's incredibly important that you be specific about where you hurt. For God's sakes, don't say, I hurt all over. My entire back hurts.
Absolutely. I advise my clients all the time, if you have back pain, you state, I have acute pain in my low back. I have ridiculous symptoms, which is numbness and tingling going down my legs. I ask them to be as specific as possible.
I mean, you don't have to, use fancy words. You could just say, look, my legs are numb, or my left leg is numb, or my right leg hurts more than my left.
The key is being specific. You don't want to say I have all body pain. That doesn't say anything. It doesn't get you good treatment because the doctors don't know what to treat at that point in time.
No, that's critical. What body parts did you injure? And that's true, because don't fall into the trap of, well, it's my back that's really hurting. The knee isn't hurting that much. I'm not going to report the knee. So that's why it's really important to do two things. Number one is that you make sure you list every part of your body that is hurting at all. You need to do that every visit, absolutely. But then you also need to make sure that the doctor's actually writing it down, because that's the big problem.
But the best way to do this is ask for a pain diagram.
Yeah.
Say that, and pain diagrams are virtually just a piece of paper that has a figure, a person figure on it, and it requires you to mark the places that you hurt.
Correct.
And that is a great way to show your doctor where you hurt yourself at work that day.
Or if you don't have a pain diagram, a list, where you're asked an intake sheet, where you're asked where did it hurt, and it's just really important. And it's really important what we look at, whether you're there in the emergency room, is I want to see in writing, patient says lifting at work and felt pain, or patient tripped at work and this is what happened. We want to see something in the history that says this happened at work, because if it's silent, or worse yet, you think you're going to do the employer a favor by just saying, well, I heard it at home, you're not going to get, your case is going to get denied.
Yeah, when you first appear in front of a doctor, this is a time to be honest, truthful about exactly what happened at work, and how you injured yourself and what body parts you injured. It's a time to describe the injury and describe it to the best of your ability.
Right, but don't try to be too specific and guess things that you don't know. If you don't know what you were lifting weighs, don't say I think it was 80 pounds. Just say it was heavy. I don't know how much it weighed. It weighed a lot. Because we've had cases where somebody said I was lifting 80-pound bags, and the employer comes back and says, no, these were only 30-pound bags, and now we're off to court fighting over something we didn't have to because the worker guessed. Call us for a free consultation.